Greetings, and welcome to another thrilling episode of the Planetary Persuader. I am Cosmic Kev, your host, and this is for the weekend beginning with Friday, November 22nd, 2019. Om Gam Ganapatiye Namah. So you remove the obstacles to our path. So looking at the sky, the part where the moon is shrinking, it's a waning moon, and it's in the constellation of Virgo. And the part of Virgo that the moon is in is the lunar mansion known as Hasta. So Hasta is the fist or the hand or the palm. Its ruling deity is Savitar, which is the sun or another guise of the sun. The ruling planet to Hasta is actually the moon itself. And it's all within the constellation of Virgo as we're looking at the sky. You see, the deal is with tropical Western astrology, which is what most of this horoscope is about, is that you're not really, the majority of you aren't really Pisces sun or Cancer sun or Leo sun. Most of you are the sign back from that. That's what constellation actually the sun was in. And this is where astronomers and scientists go, no. Astrology is not true. But there is sidereal and there's Vedic Jyotish astrology, which is based on where the planets are. And it's powerful stuff when you get to know it. And these things, the lunar mansions, are kind of like spiritual deities. I think they go back further than the signs of the zodiac, from what I understand. So Hasta is all about industry and work. So this Friday, there's this element of like work. In Western astrology, moon's in Libra. But we're not going to see it in that constellation if we look at it in the sky. We're going to see it in Virgo. That's the truth. And that's why Jyotish is called the light of truth. Those planets light up and they bring you the real deal. So the other thing that happened, interestingly enough, is that seasonally speaking, the sun is in Sagittarius as of 7 o'clock this morning, Pacific Standard Time. So Scorpio with I create, I desire, the highest highs, lowest lows of the zodiac, yields to Sagittarius, whose key phrase is I visualize. So we're in a much more visual place in our horoscope. So let us see what else is going on here. Well, we've got Sun moving into Sagittarius. Mercury went direct last week, so we've got on Wednesday, so we've got Mercury direct now. That's kind of fun. Venus is in Sagittarius in both Western and Vedic astrology, but Venus is moving her butt into Capricorn this week on the 25th at 4:29 p.m. in the tropical zodiac. You'll find Venus still in the constellation of Sagittarius while we're doing this. The other thing that's neat about that is Venus and Jupiter are conjoining each other. They're really close, and Venus and Jupiter are the two gurus. Venus is the guru of the humans or the demons, and Jupiter is guru to the gods and to more spiritual things. So, but there should be this. They're both really good friends of mine. They're like my bodyguards, I call them. On both sides of my sun, one side has Venus, one side has Jupiter. So they're watching out for me. I hope they're watching out for you. They generally watch out for everybody. So that's another thing. And you can look at that when you're looking in the constellation of Sagittarius. You can see Venus and Jupiter getting closer and closer. And we have a new moon this week on the 26th at 7:06 a.m. And that new moon is going to be in the lunar mansion or nakshatra known as Anurata. And Anurata is all within the constellation of Scorpio, and it's ruled by Saturn, and its ruling deity is Mitra. And it's all about making alliances and friendships and going to other countries and Lotus, and even in adversity, because Mars and Saturn are kind of adverse planets in some ways, they bloom beautifully. So this new moon, it's about making connections, even amidst adversity and death and hard karma and stuff. And that's the lunar mansion known as Anarata. Okay. Now, anything else happening this week? So we heard Venus is going into tropical Capricorn. Mars is in Scorpio, and in the tropical. He's still in the constellation of Libra. And then we've got, of course, Saturn in Capricorn, Uranus in Taurus, Neptune in Pisces, Pluto in Capricorn, and North Node in Cancer. So, one by one, here we go.